Oh, you're always a snake in the grass, Cecil.
It's not what you think. We're in love.
My sister never loved you. How dare you lay a finger on her? Your own brother's fiancée. It's disgusting. No wonder your father hated you.
Don't speak about my father, Collymore.
The time has come for you to enter to me for your indiscretions. Draw your guards!
My brother was always the happy man.
The pencil. I'll be on my way. Now, cars, I don't need to blow my own horn, but believe me, if Jesus Christ had lived in Chicago today, and if he had $5,000, things would have turned out differently. Now, here's what we're going to do. First thing in the morning, I'm going to get her name on the front page as the hottest little jazz slayer since Velma Kelly. Then one else we're going to hold an auction to raise money for her defense. They'll buy anything she's ever touched. Shoes, dresses, underwear. Plus we'll tell them that if due process of the law she gets hanged.
Hey!
This stuff triples in value. But there's one thing that they can never resist, and that's a reformed sinner. So I decided to rewrite the story of your life. From convent to jail. Get this. Beautiful southern home. Every luxury and refinement. Parents dead. Educated at the Sacred Heart, fortune swept away, a runaway marriage, a lovely, innocent girl, bewildered by what's happened, young, full of life, lonely. It so happens today I'm a chimney sweep. So, what is the matter and who's after you?
The nastiest nanny in the world!
The nastiest nanny in the world, eh? Well, you two should know. You've been through enough of them. Is she really as bad as all that?
She looks like something that would eat its young. You're too dirty, and we don't want to go to the stinky park anyway.
Oh, yes, you do, because when you walk with Mary Poppins, you go to places you never dreamed of. And if she says it's a game, she's got something in mind. You can be certain of that.
That's a picture of the park, isn't it? That's not the park. That's our park anyway. Look, the trees are much brighter green and the sky is quite a different blue.
I think you'll find it's just the way I've drawn it. All that it takes is a spark, then something as plain as a park becomes a wonderland.
Is it finished?
Nearly, Father.
It's taken long enough.
A year and a half.
You said a year.
Yes, Father, I know. But it's been hard getting the parts. Gopher wood was scarce. It's even scarcer now. And I still haven't exactly figured out what a cubit is. Ever since the flood began, the blood of Cain has risen in all of us. But not in you. Forgive me. I tell you, I must be some lucky fellow. I mean, who would have thought that I, Robert Martin, would be marrying a glamorous showgirl, and that glamorous showgirl would be willing to give up a successful career for me, Robert Martin. Now, if it weren't for Prohibition, I'd say let's raise a glass.
Here, here!
To Miss Janet Van de Graaff, the most beautiful girl in the world. It's a funny story, actually. We were standing on the Lido deck in the Ile de France.
Yes?
And I was amusing her with stories of my father's oil interests.
Then what happened?
Well, then I looked into her eyes, her big, glamorous eyes, and I felt so woozy.
And then you fell. And then you fell.
Yes, and right on my keister. And I said, well, I guess I don't have my sea legs yet.